How are you? Good morning. I hope you're keeping well. My name is Masi Goki and this is my YouTube channel. Karibu sana to the new frame. Today I want us to talk about anger management. If you're like me, you'll be angry at somebody, at something. We are human, we'll get angry. And I actually want to refer to the book of Exodus, chapter 32 from verse 19 forwards. We see a man of God very, very angry. Moses, who is a man of God, he goes to speak to God, he goes to have conversation with God and leaves the Israelites, whom God had chosen. And when he's coming back, carrying the tablet that had been written by God, he finds there is so much commotion in the camp. And he's wondering from afar, what could be happening? What is it that is happening in the camp? And as he gets closer, he realizes that his people of God, the Israelites, and forced Aaron, whom he had left behind to take care of them and take charge, they forced him to get a God that they could worship. They could not wait for Moses to come back. And remember, Moses has been with God on behalf of the same people. So to some extent, speaking from a human point of view, he was justified to get angry. So he gets angry and he's carrying the tablet. He drops the tablet and it gets into pieces. And the Bible reckons he crashes to powder, mixes with water, and forces the Israelites to drink. My friend, this was a man full of anger, very, very angry because of the action. And we can continue with the story, what happened after that. I'm trying to show that getting angry is normal, but what we do with our anger is very, very important. Moses got very angry and broke that which God had given him to go and give to the Israelites. All right? So now that we are prone to anger, at one point or another we will be angry. Then what do we need to do with our emotions, with our anger emotions? First and foremost, and by the way, I'm not speaking this from a point of perfection. I'm speaking this from a point of learning and the Lord helping me to manage my anger, because sometimes I have overreacted, other times I have ignored, other times I have behaved silly. I am only human. So what do we do when we get angry? Be aware of your emotions. Be aware that I am getting angry. And if you're like me, when you get angry, you actually know mahali tumefikishana na hiyo story, mahali tumefikishana na hiyo conversation, the way we are exchanging SMSs and calls and chats, I am getting offended. I'm getting angry. You know it. You know that red flag of anger. So be aware of your anger emotions. And as you get to be aware of your anger emotions, manage your tongue, manage your speech. Because when you are angry, you are likely to say the wrong thing. So if you can do more of listening, then you will be safer. Do more of listening than speaking when you're getting angry, or when you have that awareness that you are angry. It is okay for you to step out. It is okay for you to take a breather. It's okay for you to walk out when you realize that you are getting angry. It is not cowardice to walk out from that time, from that scenario which is getting you angry. Even a relationship. If you're in a relationship and you're getting so angry and you realize now I am getting so overstretched, it is okay for you to step out. Stepping out doesn't mean that you are actually disbanding your relationship. You are simply saying, allow me to take a breather and just manage my emotions. Okay? And as you do that, remain reflective. Remain reflective. Reflective means you are asking yourself, what part am I playing in this whole drama of anger? Could I be fanning the drama, the anger? Could I be contributing to the anger moments? What is my role in this? Of course, the role the other party is playing, you may not have much control. But if you can if you can be aware of your own contribution and be aware of what it is that you need to do, then that makes it easy for you even to manage your anger. Allow me to say this, very, very difficult, but we need to do it when we are managing our anger. Separate what is getting you angry from the person. There is this action that is getting you angry, and there is this person who is doing the action. Separate the two. When you separate the two, then it becomes very easy for you to even resolve that conflict, because you are not you are not tagging the person to the anger, to this action that is getting you angry. He's the one who is doing it, she's the one who is doing it, yes, but separate the two so that let's deal with this which is getting me angry. What is this thing that you're doing that is really getting me angry? How do we get it out of our way? That way you remain objective and you do not have unnecessary conflicts. And let's be courageous and talk about our anger. Let's be courageous. After you have calmed down, let's talk about it, because if you keep on bottling and bottling, one day you realize that it is just too much and you cannot hold it anymore. And if you can, get your mouth busy. Sip something, especially if you're talking about that thing which is really getting, keep your mouth busy. What do I mean by keeping your mouth busy? Sip some water. Have some water in the mouth so that you have a moment to listen. Because sometimes the more we talk, the more we offend. Allow me to say this with all due respect. Please remain respectful and courteous even at the peak of being angered. It is okay you've been angered. Somebody has really got you offended. You're very angry. You're so angry. That I agree for sure. But please remain respectful and courteous. Sometimes I have seen people throwing wands at others, and when they later come back to their senses, they wish they they could retrieve the ones. But of course, a word that has already gone out, you can't retrieve it. You are angry, but you cannot call other people stupid and call other people foolish. You look like your mother. You look like your father. You are a dog. You are an elephant. You know, those ones that people like calling each other when they are angry. As much as is possible, remain respectful and courteous. Do not call each other names, because when you have resolved this, because for sure there's a higher possibility that you are going to resolve it. You don't want to wish that you could retrieve some of those ones. So we are saying, let's manage our anger maturely, properly, and in a way that God is happy with us. Like it, share. God bless you. See you in the next episode. Bye bye.